So with the people, y'all out there, what's going on? Like man, it made it home. What's up, baby? E? What's going on, brother? Salam alaikum. What's going on with the brother? I'm out here late night, man. I'm trying to get it in, bro. Was tied up all day. Couldn't really do too much of nothing. Long hours. What you do, baby? E? What you do out there in Vegas? Man? What's up, D? What's cracking with it, bro? How everything going? Keith Thomas. What's up with it, brother? Salam alaikum. What's going on with the people? Y'all see where I'm at? I'm out here in Bustonville. I had to come out here and do some push-ups, squats, and just living life, man. You know, being grateful for not being in the system, you know, just pondering on life, man. You know, making life move, life changes move. You know, when you grind by yourself, you got a little bit of help. Oh man, here we go. Hey, Keith Thomas, what's wrong with you, bro? Right, man. Little bro, getting transferred, man. He going to somewhere where um I told him it's gonna be a culture shock for him. They sending him somewhere, man. It's like a culture shock. I like, bro, when you get down there, there's no drama, there's no politics or nothing, which is good, so he can get to it. Yeah, the police. Hey, keep Thomas. The police not playing at all, bro. They is not playing. Hey, bro, I don't know why people don't understand, man. Because when we was 17 years old, going on 18 and 84, dealing with that Olympics, man, they came through there like a windstorm and started taking everybody to jail until the Olympics was over with. But now, what they doing is they investigating dudes for like years, a couple years. They letting you do what you need to do. Letting you go do all this crime, all this criminal stuff, man. And then what they doing is they double backing on you. They have all these charges on you. And they giving these youngsters, man, they giving these youngsters like 70, 80, 90, 100 years. How can you get back from that, man, unless they change the laws? They make these laws, but once them youngsters start getting older, they're gonna start changing them. He said, run. Uh, I'm not doing no running today, man. My legs hurt from yesterday. I did like 6 miles yesterday. But that's just what that is, man. So them youngsters got to be careful. They can't be running around here doing what they need to be doing about certain things. It's a lot of information that I didn't inquired like in the last talking to certain individuals dealing with my brother, private investigator. It's a lot of brothers, man, and it's sad to say, man, from my old section that been compromised, man. And it's like it is names, it's like reputable type names, it's solid type dudes that I felt that was solid, you know, and it and I be like, man, wow. And I see why certain dudes never went to jail. Right, man. I'm telling you, bro. I don't know why. Hey, look, let me explain something to you guys, man. I don't see if you guys pay attention to the signs. The government's not playing no game. If you look at Washington, D.C., you look at what they're doing all across the on the border, California, um, D.C., Boston, Detroit, everywhere, bro. They're not playing no games, bro. They're trying to eradicate all the things that make the society fearful to even go outside, bro. So they're gonna be on all these little. See, you got to understand now. Pay attention. The federal government, they don't really have nobody to really go after anymore. They don't have the cartel. They like they dismantled the cartel because the cartel all they do since day one, all they do is tell on each other. They tell on each other to get each other out the way. That's what the cartel do, right? So you know they're gonna just tell on each other. So they really don't have to worry about them because they got informants, they got agents in place in that organization, right? Now they done went down to the low bearing fruit, meaning the gang culture. So the federal government is focused on the gang culture now, is because they're trying to eradicate the gang culture, bro. You know, even though it's a dying breed on its own, because a lot of people is not subscribing to that anymore, but they trying to get rid of all the ones that's out here that subscribe to that. So they know they can't basically RICO the whole section of somebody community. So what they doing is now they breaking it up in crews. Okay, this indictment is called. They give the figurehead like Lady Duck, Big U, certain other individuals. They put them at the figurehead and call them the ringleader, and everybody up under them, and they put them up under that particular type of umbrella, and it becomes a RICO. So they're not doing just targeting certain neighborhoods; they targeting crews because it's impossible for you to RICO a whole particular neighborhood because there's really no leaders like that over there. You know, you got crews that stick with crews, and they gonna start targeting crews. Hey, baby, E, hey, bro, the OGs, them dudes ain't shit, bro. You know, and what's up, Whisper? Hey, them OGs ain't shit, bro. And I'm gonna tell you why they ain't shit, bro. There's so much information I got on these dudes, bro. And like I tell these dudes, man, if you ain't did nothing to my family, me and my family, I ain't even gonna speak. I'm not even gonna say who you are, man, because I really don't give a shit. But them dudes, yeah, I'm outside. Them dudes been foul, bro, before I even came around, man. These dudes been working. They've been getting different perks. Now, let's say, for instance, when I was around, you know, these dudes was getting perks like, okay, you was on a list where do not arrest. You was on a list where you don't get charged, you know, for certain stuff. You just give up information, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But now today, you're on a list that you're not going to get arrested. You're getting a paycheck from the federal government or from whatever agency you're working for, you get paid through that agency, and you can get your money inside the United States ghettos, meaning in the street. So you burning both ends to the candle, and you turning everybody that you know in. You know, these dudes be pillow talking to their girls. These dudes be barbershop talking. These dudes be thinking around. They be around certain solid individuals. Be telling certain individuals certain information, and that stuff always get back. And that's why these dudes is going to jail, man. He said, like I said, it's cool to be on that. on the side of the line. Man, it's wonderful being on this side of the line, bro. Hey, keep talking. I seen that. I seen they got them brothers, man. Hey, you know what, bro? It's like you have informants everywhere, bro. I don't care who it is. It's like if you got a crew of dudes, it's like this for you youngsters that's listening, for you any of you brothers out there doing that criminal activity, for any of you brothers, man, out there, you can rest assured and believe, man, somebody in your group, bro, is working. And that's a fact. It's a bona fide fact. So you guys got to pay attention to that, man. If y'all out there doing that criminal activity, man, you guys got to understand that you can be exposed like that, man, because somebody in your group, somebody that you feed, and somebody that you get money with, somebody, man, that you let inside your house call themselves your homie or your home girl or something like that, bro. You, every group is compromised. That's why, man, on this side of the ball, that's why on this side of the ball over here in Busterville, we don't worry about that, man. We don't worry about. We can go to sleep peacefully. We can lay down peacefully. We can get up and go to work peacefully. We can do anything we have to do, man, peacefully. And we don't have to worry about none of that because 9 times out of 10, brothers have been there and done that. And when you try to educate and enlighten certain individuals on what's ahead of them, they don't want to listen. Especially to these youngsters that's out here getting some real money, they're not gonna listen, bro. They don't give a shit. They do not care. They do not care at all. They don't care. They're gonna say, you can't tell me shit. You can't tell me what to do. You can't tell me this. And you can't tell me that. And now you up in the penitentiary or MDC or the county jail and you looking stupid because you should have listened. Because that little money you was getting out here, you don't even have enough for a lawyer. You don't even have enough for bail. You don't have enough for nothing. Because what you're doing is instead of you taking that money and you buying some property or you investing that money in some type of capital or you doing the right thing with that money, what you do is you go buy a fancy ass car, a fake ass jewelry, you out there stunting, you out there drinking, you smoking, you on ice, you on spice, you on pills, you on lean, you on everything up under the book just because you trying to impress social media or the people around you that you that individual, but you really ain't nothing. And that's just how it is, man. It's, that's how it is. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, man, but that's just how it is, bro. Sometimes it takes dudes to run to a brick wall to get it right. Hey, bro, it's a lot of brothers saying the police is coming, bro. Keith Thomas, it's a lot of brothers, man. You got to understand, man, the cycle is repeating itself. The cycle is basically repeating itself, man. And that's just what it is, man. They're gonna clean. They go Los Angeles gonna get cleaned up, man, for sure. You know that USC game coming up Saturday. I'm gonna be at that joint, man. I'm gonna go over there. If you guys ain't never experienced them college football games or the tailgate, that's a cold atmosphere, man. It's like it's electrical. It's electric. It's electrifying. The only thing, man, a lot of people they get drunk is all outdoors. But hey, that's what they doing to do. They can have time, chill out, just live life a little bit. But that should be fun. Um, Me and the brother, we going to Oregon. We going to that USC game in Oregon, and I'm trying to go to like a Miami Dolphins game. I'm scrolling down to see which one I'm gonna go to. That's my spot. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go live. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go live up there. We're gonna go live up there, and it's like we're gonna go to. I want to go to that Texas Ohio State game, but I don't. The time don't permit for me to go. I have some responsibilities here. I get that back. I have to leave again. I'm just trying to put I'm trying to put myself to be nothing else. Period. Ever again. And I'm on that type of mission right now. Sometimes I neglect some of my duties dealing with other individuals, but hey, I got them covered. So, and that's just what that is. But I just came on here to tap in with the people and let the people know, man, that storm is coming, man. And it's not no storm coming from the storm ain't coming from the most high. The storm is coming from the law enforcement, the federal government, the LAPD, the district attorneys, that the sheriffs. That's that type of storm is coming. And it's like people don't get it. Even dealing with the immigrants. You know what they finna start doing with the immigrants? Check this out. These people so cold, bro. These people don't even see it. They saying that if you're on Social Security, they finna cut it off. They finna cut that off, right? If you're getting any type of help, if you're getting any type of help from the government or something like that, they finna cut it off. They even going so far, they said if you own a car, they're gonna start repoing your car. If you got a bank account, they're gonna start levying your bank account. If you own any type of property, they're gonna start taking your property. So what the illegals need to do is, I don't know if they're gonna do it or not. They need to start transferring that money in their kids' name. That's legal. They need to transfer that property in their name. That's legal. And they need to transfer their transportation in their kids' names. That's legal. Because if they don't do that, they're gonna lose everything they work for. They finna get real, real screwed about this illegal stuff. And these people don't even pay attention to. They, you know how cold. I'm gonna tell you how cold these people are. They came out with a thing. The federal judge came out with a thing, said they supposed to stop doing this X, Y, and Z, right? Because all the illegals went into hiding, so to speak. So they all start coming out. Now what they doing? They jumping out of U-Haul trucks on their ass now. They wrapping it back up. All that was a maneuver to lure you back outside for them to get a hold to you, right? And now they didn't mess around and got with the IRS, and they finna get all your information in the database, where you filing taxes at, all this and all that, where you live at. That's why they get illegals like social security numbers. That's why they give them all this stuff so they can track them. So man, it's gonna wrap it up, man. As long as Trump up in there, man, it's gonna be a whole 4 years for these people. And if they're not paying attention, if they don't sell their stuff or get rid of their stuff and go back to their homeland or something like that, they might lose everything. If they don't put that stuff in their kids' name, they're gonna lose everything. It's gonna get crazy out here, and people ain't paying attention to it. And for the people that's not illegal, you have to seize the moment. You have to seize the opportunity. Where to the point where it's like, man, they got so many opportunities out here right now. I don't want to hear about you can't find no job. I don't want to hear you can't do this. You can't find no house. You can't do this, man. It's like they just giving that stuff to you now. Pay attention, man. Take advantage of it. And if you're not gonna take advantage of it, man, don't complain when the opportunity disappears. It's gonna be on, man. It's like, especially in my field, my work field right now, it's like I can't even turn nothing down right now. It's like every time something comes across my plate, if I can calculate what I need to calculate, I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna go get to it. I'm gonna go make sure I go get it. And irregardless of what somebody is talking about, irregardless of what somebody is saying, I'm gonna seize the opportunity. And this is what a lot of brothers need to do. Brothers and sisters need to do this. I'm just saying this in my workforce. If you have any type of skill set, building, drywall, plumbing, electrical, any type of skill set like that, you ain't never gonna be broke. You can make so much money right now, it's unbelievable. You can make almost like $40 an hour just being a maintenance person of apartment building, something like that, something like that. As long as you have that skill set, because they do not have no workers. He said that ocean look creepy at night. Yeah, that ocean. Hey, bro, that ocean's so dirty, man. You will never see me in that water, bro. Never. See, I'm on the other side tonight. I'm not even on my side right now. I'm on the other side tonight. I move around, um, dealing with these different beaches. The Venice side is so dirty, man. I don't even like that atmosphere over there like that because it'd be so dirty, so many homeless. But if you come on that side where the Manhattan side or the Redondo side, the Hermosa side, it's more cleaner over there. You know, it's way more cleaner. So sometimes I just go over there. So if I get out of my car, my truck, and I get off at uh, Manhattan Beach, I'll walk all the way down to Redondo and back. So that's like 3.5, almost 4 miles, and then I have to come back. Where I'm at, I'm in the United States. I'm in United States ghettos right now. This is the United States ghettos right here. That's where I'm at, bro. Yeah, I'm at the beach. This is the United States ghettos. You don't think the United States ghettos have beaches? What I'm doing, got to work it out a little bit. You know, we got some weirdo right here. I think this. See, at nighttime you got to be careful. You get Busterville. You got this dude right here. He probably some weirdo. Yeah. You see, right here, I don't worry about no weirdos or nothing like that because I have something in my pocket where they're gonna back off of me real quick. They're gonna get right up out the way real fast. I'm talking about like real quick, real fast. So what's going on with the people? What y'all been up to? Y'all ever been to Busterville? T. Thomas, when you coming out here to Busterville with me, bro? He said, I mean, Salam alaikum, brother. How you doing, bro? All the way from Jersey. What's going on out there in Jersey, bro? If they clocking down, if they ramping down on people out there, what about the crime rate out there? If they going crazy out there like they going in California? If they taking everybody to jail? My next stop is San Francisco. I got a couple of brothers out there, man. I need to go see, take care of some business with some brothers, man. I ain't seen them brothers like 20 something years. Go out there and chill out with some brothers 2 days. We on the move. You got my boy, 600. He got another fight with Shannon Briggs, man, on December 4th. We're gonna see how that goes. After What's up, Mr. 512? What's up, brother? How you doing, man? There's a lot of people come out here at nighttime. I'm thinking, I can't even zoom in over there. But it'd be peaceful out here, man. It'd be all right, man. Everything be copacetic. You know, Like I was saying, you said, bro, you out there? I know what I owe you. You know what? I'm trying to do it right. I'm finishing it up. You know, I have it. I done got halfway done with it, and I'm gonna finish it up for you. I just want to make sure that everything is on point. That I'm not speaking on something I don't have no knowledge about, even though I do know the brother. You know, the brother was a mentor to me. Mumbles, may Allah be pleased with that brother. Rest in peace. Um, I want to make sure I do it right. So I be trying to be thorough. You know, I try not to just drop stuff and don't be thorough about certain things. Because these dudes, you know, when you scroll down with a lot of this information, dudes, they don't they don't be accurate. Hey, you know what? Hey man, hey man, I don't know, man. Ohio State, look, that's gonna be a good game. What time is that game? Is that 12 or is it prime time or I need to be somewhere posted when that game is on. But that's gonna be huge. They go to like if I'm out here in California, I'll probably go somewhere one of the sports bar or something like that. But if I'm in Frisco, I don't know where I'm gonna be at. I'll probably go out there with the brothers. We gonna hang out, you know, 11:30. So 11:30 out there. Oh, that's like man, that's like 3:30. That's like 3:30 or 2:30. Oh man, that's a day game. It's a real mumble story. 2:30 West Coast. Oh man. Yeah, that's a day game. Oh man, Saturday too, man. I'm gonna be at the stadium, man. I'm gonna be at USC, man. I'm gonna be at the Coliseum, bro. I ain't even going front, man. I'll probably look at it on my phone. I track it, but I'm gonna be at the USC game, bro. It's a little thief story. I got so many stories about little feet, man. It's crazy. You know, 'cause I was out there in the mix with that brother, man. We was all out there, all when all that stuff was going on. I was right there with. I was in the fire or all that stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna be out there, man. You know, but you know that Texas Longhorn. I like that gear, bro. I was looking in the book the other day, man. The half be like they dope. Just you know the shorts, the shoes, the hoodies, man. That stuff is fire. You know, I wear all that stuff, bro. It doesn't matter. You know, if it look right, I'm a rock it. You know, that stuff be and that Miami stuff look hard too. You know, there's certain gear that look hard, man. You know, a lot of these members, man, I be putting on an FC hat and dudes be thinking it stands for 60 Crip and all. I'm like, man, come on, man. I don't care about all that, man. Yeah, y'all got some fresh gear, bro. Yeah, Lisa, he's finna fight that boy Briggs. It's on too. I didn't see the contract. I've seen the contract already. You know, so he's gonna fight that man. So, but you know what though, man, you know, it ain't no fake promo for 600. It's like you know that's my buddy, man. So, and that's just what it is. In regards, he win or lose. You know, he's my buddy. You know, he's moving in the right direction. I can say that. I ain't gonna say too much. I can tell you this: he's moving in the right direction. And by me saying that, you guys gonna see him move out of certain type of content, space, and all that other stuff, man. Y'all gonna see that. Oh, Bridge is like 50 something years old, bro. I like 52, 53. Yeah, he be. I think. Hey, listen, I think we all tired of that. I think the whole world is tired of that. You know, I think the whole world is tired of that. Brand, I don't know, man. He just tore his ACL, so I don't know if I don't know if that boxing, man. Once you get older, and it's not the same. Y'all seen Mike Tyson? Y'all seen Mike Tyson? But you know what? I like Jake, that dude Paul that Tyson had that fight with because he literally just gave Mike Tyson $20 million. He literally just gave it to him. He was like, "Hey man, we're gonna fight this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna get you 20 million. You just gotta go in there and put on a fake ass show." He just literally gave the man that's some deep stuff. He gave the man that money, bro. After taxes, he probably got 20 million. He probably got like I'm gonna say like 14, 15, 16 million out of that. Come on, man. Now that's some homeboy type stuff. He said, "Oh my God, hey Lisa, you're not gonna let that die down, huh?" You know, that's crazy. But that's it. When Jake Paul did that for Mike Tyson, that was like hitting a lick for Mike Tyson. You know, got in shape, he trained. He know he older. He know he couldn't deal with that youngster like that, man. Went in there, put on a little bit of show. When I walked up out of there with that 20 million after taxes, 15, 16 million. Let's go. Who won't do no shit like that? I'm surprised Tyson didn't take no knee. Right, right, bro. Yeah, Mr. Fine. Well, that was for the bag, bro. And that was a good bag, man, because you had everybody tuned into that, man. They promoted that stuff so good, man, so well. Man, it's like and the revenue was like stupid, like the overhead was like stupid. Yeah, everything good with little bro, man. Everything moving right along. And for the record, and I have to say this, the boy Petey Wag did help him. I have to say that. I have to give the brother kudos for that. I have to give the brother his flowers for that, man. And like I said, man, like I told him, I said, bro, it took me just to say what I had to say to get you guys' attention, just to help little bro, man. But he did help little bro. Alhamdulillah. That was an excellent bag, huh? Hey, Lisa, one day you need, I don't know where you stay at, I don't know what area you in or nothing like that, man, but one day you might need to come meet this brother for yourself. One day you might need to just come up, pull up, or pop up, or, you know, we'll take you to dinner somewhere like Steak 48 or something like that, or wherever that prime state thing over there in Beverly Hills, and you could just sit up there, you could just talk to the brother, and it'll blow you away how you could just talk shit to him. He ain't just gonna sit there and he'll just take it. He'll take it, and he's just a different breed. He's a different dude behind this YouTube stuff. Do you date white women? Do I date white women? What do you mean? Do I date white women? Women are women. In regards of race, color, creed, women are women. That's how I look at that. So, do I date right now? No, I ain't dating shit right now. I get too bad. Yeah, see, before he talked to that brother, man, Pete Thomas, I had talked to him 2 hours, man. Before that, I was on the phone with him before he talked to that brother, man. So I already knew what was going on. I already knew what was happening. You got to understand, man. We all got history, regardless if we don't like each other. There's a history. Even with Big U, man, I have a history with the brother, man. You know, if I like it or not, I have a history with it. So it's like if I like it or not, man. But it's like when it comes down to helping one another or going to get one another or out of certain situation or tight situation, we supposed to do that regardless of the ill feelings or what it is, bro. We supposed to stand on some type of principle when it comes down to that. Right, right. Mr. 512, he don't care about no criticism, bro. He has that down, he has that down pat, man. He's not thin skinned at all. Period. So, it's like it was a good thing, man. So, alhamdulillah, man, um, I've been talking to him, man. I've been talking to the boy Petey Wack, bro. He's from India, okay. I've been talking to him, man. It's like, man, I try to use like certain things um to let dudes see, man, irregardless of what you're going through, there's a different space you can get to when you get free. You don't have to go back into your neighborhood. You don't have to go back into your section. You can call them dudes over the phone. You can be somewhere in Arizona. You can be somewhere in Memphis or somewhere, bro. You can still talk to them dudes over the phone. But I think it's time for a lot of brothers that come from that particular era and that age to turn the page. Yeah, yeah, yeah. At least, yeah. When you come out here, you let us know. But where you at? Where you at, Lisa? You in Texas somewhere? Where you at? You Atlanta, Texas, Virginia. You're Jacksonville. Oh, you were just in Miami. So okay, next time I think ooh, I don't know. No, we're not going out there. Yeah, we're going to Miami, Florida. So we're going to one of them games. So what's up, Brandon Willis? What's going on, bro? So yeah, man, it's like this internet is something else, man. It's like it's crazy. It keep coming. I already got a spot for him in Bustonville, bro. You know what I told little bro? I said, look, man, I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life, but when you get out here, boy, it's gonna be a real live culture shock for him. You know, he's gonna be nervous a little bit. Um, Even if he have a woman, women gonna be on him like the droll, big, tall, 6'4", 6'3", 6'4", almost 6'5", in shape, black man, fit. They gonna be on his bumper, you know. And I told him, I was like, bro, I said that's gonna be your biggest challenge, that right there, because everything else is work out the way it's supposed to work out. He's not gonna have to work another day in his life. He's not gonna have to be doing nothing. Oh, you talking about P? Shout out Travis Hunter. Oh man, I think from my understanding, he out of here. He said he's going somewhere else, man. He said he's out of here. But he's going to a Buttersville, California. Right, right, right. No, nobody said Lisa, don't know. I don't care what nobody said. You know what? Right after that, some youngsters, I don't even know these youngsters, but they from over there in that section. And they heard that too. And they was like, bro, we didn't sign up for that. We didn't sign up for our, to be lied on by one of our own or backdoor by one of our own. We don't sign up for that. And I don't know what brothers get that type of concept from, because when we sign up for that stuff, we think it's like a brotherhood or it's like a group where you're gonna be stay down for your community and stuff like that. But we didn't sign up for all that all that treacherous type stuff that comes with that culture. What's up, LB? Finest, what's up, brother? Nah, he's gonna be able to adapt. He's gonna be able to adapt quick, just like he's going to another institution right now. And I told him because I paroled from that institution he's going to, and I told him I was like, hey, bro, when you get down there, it's gonna be a culture shock for you because there is no drama, period, nowhere. Right, 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 right. All right, people, I got to get up out of here, man. Just tap in for a little bit. You people be safe, stay sucker free, take advantage of all opportunities, and as always, one love. Peace.